Welcome to Alumni Briefs, sponsored by Career Services Office and the BYU Law School Alumni Association. My guest today is Beth Hansen, who is the Director of Career Services here at the Law School. Welcome, Beth.
Thank you, Robbie.
And Beth is also an illustrious 95 grad.
Right.
So she knows both sides of what we're talking
Right.
about. Today we're going to talk a little bit about jobs and job posting.
Right.
So to start with, how important is job posting and what do you need from our fellow alum?
Yes, we do a lot of things in the office. We set up a mentor program and we have classes and things like that. But the jobs themselves are the reason we do everything. I think it's the reason most people come to law school. A lot of people want some edification and some, growth or whatever. But at the end of the day, they want to be able to provide for themselves and their families. And so they want a job when they get to the end. So jobs really is kind of the core of everything we do. And so it's very important for us to get as much information as we can and be able to post and advertise as many opportunities as we can. Alumni, I have just a handful. I have about 5 or 6 alum that very routinely will just forward jobs to me. And these are just jobs that come through their office or that they hear about. They'll just send me an email. One individual, this was just last summer, sent me, just forwarded, probably took her 5 seconds to forward the information. And we got several alum in the office hired as a result of that. So for her 5 or 6 seconds worth of forward to Beth Hansen, we were able to place several alum in that office. And so it was a great blessing for just a little bit of effort. We have 5,000 alum. I would hope that more of them would think about sending information when they hear information.
So this little alumni brief is to encourage you, and we need to tell our alum how really easy it is. How easy is it to really, if I hear about a job either within my office or at a lunch or whatever, how easy is it to get that information to you?
We have an elaborate computer system that you could go online and sign up and send it in.
And that would be the Simplicity system.
That is Simplicity. If they would like to do that or familiar, absolutely. But at the end of the day, you could just email it to me. I mean, you could literally just say, Beth, here's the information. This is what's happening, whatever basic information. We'll follow up if you're missing things that we do need to know. The other thing we could do is what they call blind listing, which means we could keep secret who the employer is and collect the applications and send them directly to you without having the individuals contact the firm directly. So some people like that.
That would be beneficial if I was considering a lateral move and I was trying to replace myself.
Yeah,
and I didn't want necessarily everybody to know, right?
Yes, and it's a common request. People will say, well, I don't, as an alum, I'm kind of helping the firm out, but I don't necessarily want people going directly to the Human Resources Department to do this. And so if you'll collect and then send, I will look at them, screen them, and then I can push through the ones that are
And I guess that was my next question is you can screen them.
We can screen them if you give us some criteria of what you'd like to look at. We can take a look at them and just send you the ones that fit your criteria.
Great. Any last words to our alum?
No, just think about us when if you hear of anything, just keep us in mind. We take anything, law clerks, extern positions, which is work for credit, new attorney positions, research positions, lateral attorney positions, and even non-traditional opportunities. So anything you can think of is fine.
This is for current attorneys and students.
Right.
I mean, it's the
alum, current students, new grads. Yep,
awesome.
Everybody.
Thank you, Beth. You're going to hear more from Beth in another alumni brief, but go out and post some jobs. Thanks for joining us.